Hello, how are you today?
I'm fine, but I feel a bit nervous.
Nervous? Why do you feel nervous?
Sir, I want to speak English, but I'm scared. Every time I try, I make mistakes and people laugh. It makes me feel bad, and I feel like I will never improve.
I understand how you feel. It's very common to be nervous when learning something new, especially when it's a language as important as English. Even experienced speakers sometimes make mistakes. The key is not to be afraid of those mistakes. They are part of learning.
But it's hard. My friends speak so fast and I can't keep up. Sometimes I forget what I wanted to say and I just freeze.
That's completely normal. Don't worry about speaking fast. It's more important to speak slowly and clearly, especially in the beginning. Your friends will understand if you ask them to slow down. And don't stress about forgetting words. It happens to everyone. Even native speakers sometimes forget words. The more you practice, the easier it will become.
But what if people laugh at me again? It makes me feel embarrassed.
I know it's hard, but remember, making mistakes is a part of the process. Even if someone laughs, they're likely not laughing at you. They may be surprised by your mistake or even laughing because they're nervous themselves. Everyone has been in your shoes, so don't let their reaction stop you from trying.
Sometimes I just don't know what to say and I feel lost in conversation.
That's very normal. It's okay to not know what to say. The key is to start with simple sentences. If you forget a word, try explaining it in another way. For example, if you forget the word book, you can say, it's something you read, or it has pages with writing. The goal is communication, not perfection.
I see what you mean. I'll try to stay calm and explain things in a different way when I forget words.
That's the right mindset. Keep in mind that every time you try, you are improving. So don't focus on making mistakes, but on getting better every day. Learning a language is a process, and it takes time, but you'll get there if you keep practicing. Great! Let's start practicing some simple sentences. I'll say a sentence and you repeat it after me. Ready?
Ready!
I wake up at 7 a.m.
I wake up at 7 a.m.
Excellent. Now let's try another one. I brush my teeth.
I brush my teeth.
Very good. Let's do one more. I eat breakfast.
I eat breakfast.
Awesome. You're doing great. Now, after breakfast, what do you usually do?
After breakfast, I go to school.
Perfect. You're doing really well. Keep it up. The key to gaining confidence is to start with simple sentences like these. Once you feel more comfortable, you can move on to more complex sentences.
But I sometimes mix up words. For example, I said I eat lunch instead of I eat breakfast earlier. What should I do?
Mistakes like that are completely okay. The most important thing is that you're trying. If you make a mistake, just correct yourself and keep going. Native speakers make mistakes too. It's a part of the learning process. Also, practice helps you get more familiar with these sentences.
I will try not to worry about mixing up words. I'll just keep practicing.
That's the spirit. Now let's try something else. Imagine you're telling someone about your daily routine. You can use the sentences we just practiced. For example, I wake up at 7 a.m. I eat breakfast. Then I go to school.
Okay, I will try. I wake up at 7 a.m. I eat breakfast. Then I go to school.
Great, that sounds very good. Keep practicing like this, and soon speaking will feel more natural.
But what if I forget a word or don't know what to say next in a conversation?
If that happens, just pause for a moment. You can ask the person you're speaking with to repeat what they said or help you out. You can also use gestures or try to explain the word in a different way. The key is to stay calm and keep trying. Most people will appreciate your effort to communicate, even if it's not perfect. Now, let's practice asking questions and giving simple answers. Asking questions is an important part of communication because it helps you learn more and keep the conversation going.
Okay, I'll try.
Let's start with something easy. What is your name?
What is your name?
Good. Now you can answer with your name. My name is Alex.
My name is Emily.
Great. Let's try another one. Where are you from?
Where are you from?
Answer with where you're from. I am from US.
I am from U.S.
Well done. You're asking and answering questions very well. Now let's try asking and answering questions about what you like. For example, what do you like to do in your free time?
What do you like to do in your free time?
You can answer, I like to. For example, I like to read, I like to play football, or I like to watch movies.
I like to play football.
Fantastic. Asking and answering questions like this helps you improve your communication skills. Don't worry about making mistakes. Just keep practicing and soon it will feel more natural.
What if I don't know the answer or forget the question?
If you forget the answer, it's okay to pause for a moment and think about it. You can also ask the person to repeat the question or even ask for help. The important thing is to keep trying. The more you practice, the easier it will become. Now let's practice a conversation that you might have in a real-life situation. Imagine you're at a park and you meet a friend. I'll ask the questions and you can answer. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thanks for asking. What are you doing today?
I'm going to play football.
That sounds fun. Do you play football every day?
Yes, I play football every day.
Great. After football, what do you do?
After football, I take a shower.
Awesome. You're doing a great job with your answers. Remember, in real-life conversations, people will ask different questions. The key is to answer clearly and simply, just like you've been doing.
Sometimes I feel nervous in real-life conversations. I don't know if I'll be able to understand everything.
That's completely okay. When you're in a real conversation, don't be afraid to ask the person to slow down or repeat what they said. You can also ask them to explain something if you don't understand. It's important to stay calm and not be afraid to ask for help.
I understand. I'll try to stay calm and ask for help if I need it.
Exactly. The more you practice in real situations, the more comfortable you will become. Keep it up. Now, let's practice talking about things you did in the past. We use the past tense to talk about things we did before. For example, I went to school yesterday, or I ate breakfast this morning.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here's a sentence. I played football yesterday. Can you repeat that?
I played football yesterday.
Perfect. Now remember, for regular verbs, we add ed at the end. For example, I walk becomes I walked. But for irregular verbs, we need to know the special past forms, like go becomes went and eat becomes ate.
So, I worked and I studied are correct?
Yes, exactly. Now let's try more sentences. I visited my friend yesterday.
I visited my friend yesterday.
Great. And here's another. I saw a movie last night.
I saw a movie last night.
Wonderful. Keep practicing the past tense and you'll get better at using it. The more you practice, the easier it will be to talk about things you did in the past.
What about irregular verbs? How can I remember them?
It takes time, but you can learn irregular verbs by practicing. Start with the most common ones and use them in sentences. Don't worry if you forget one. Just keep practicing and you'll remember them. Excellent! You're doing so well. Now let's talk about how you can keep improving. Learning a language is a journey, and it's important to keep practicing every day. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel to speak.
Sometimes I feel frustrated because I'm not perfect yet.
It's okay to feel that way. Remember, no one becomes fluent overnight. It takes time and practice. Don't compare yourself to others. Focus on your own progress. Celebrate the small victories, like when you're able to speak a full sentence or understand something in English that you couldn't before.
I understand. I won't give up.
That's the spirit. Every day is an opportunity to improve. The more you practice, the more comfortable and confident you'll become. And don't forget, making mistakes is normal. Even the best speakers make mistakes. They're just part of the process.
I'll keep practicing and not worry about mistakes. Thank you for your support.
You're very welcome. Keep up the great work. Remember, language learning is a lifelong journey. Enjoy the process, stay patient, and soon enough, you'll find that speaking English feels more natural.